Hey guys, J&T back again. It's been a while, sorry. I've been really busy with life, but that's another story for another day. We're going to talk about my Palmetto State Armory upper that I purchased a little while ago. Put some rounds downrange with this guy. I'm going to go over some of the specs, things like that, things I like, things I don't really like. But yeah, let's get right into it. I purchased this upper. This is the PSA Marauder. If you don't know what PSA is, Palmetto State Armory. I know a lot of newer people will probably be watching this video because when I first got into firearms pretty heavily, I wanted an AR and I wanted something that wasn't going to break the bank. And for some reason, I wanted a 7.5 inch AR 5.56 because I thought it was really cool. I don't know why everyone always thinks that. Like, people are getting like straight into firearms if you didn't grow up with them. I had a lot of friends do the same exact thing, but I grew up a little bit and learned a lot. Then I pretty much just bought this because I wanted to build something like this out for a while and just have kind of a flamethrower around. All seriousness, a 7.5 inch 5.56 will it do the job? Yes. Is it the perfect setup for the job? Probably not. We'll get into all that good stuff. But before I jump 100 different ships, we'll go over price real quick of everything on this rifle. It's a flat top for the upper receiver, and then you have the M-lock whole rail. Forend. You can put front and rear sights on this if you want. You can move the red dot up a little bit, put a rear sight back here, a Magpul M-bus, and you could put like a little Picatinny rail, little MOE adapter, and put a front sight there if you wanted to, but it would not be co-witnessed very well because on the back here, when you look at the flat top, it is a little bit higher than where it would sit on the MOE handguard. So, I mean, would I do it? No. For the purpose of this, I'm not. I think just a little $6 Romeo 5 is perfect. I really like this red dot. I'm going to do a review on this red dot. I got it from Palmetto for $120 on sale. I'm probably going to buy 2 or 3 more of these and put them on other rifles I have, and just put probably a Vortex or a Hollow Sun 3 times or 2x magnifier on it, because I really like this optic. It holds true very well. It does really well for my purpose, and I just really like it. So that's just me, but highly recommend these for 120 bucks. You can get them pretty cheap. The upper, like I said before, this is the PSA Marauder 7.5 inch upper, and I paid, I want to say $200 to $220. They put them on sale a lot. They never sell them with the BC bolt carrier group or the charging handle, which you can get a charging handle for like $5 at any gun store. And a bolt carrier group, they used to be a little cheaper, but now they go for about $80 and up from Palmetto and anywhere else. I haven't seen one cheaper than that, and I like Palmettos. I've had about 3 of them, of the BCGs, and I really like them. And they're full auto rated, so can't complain. But Palmetto also sells these uppers in 300 blackout and 5.56. This one is in obviously 5.56, like I said before. 5.56 and 300 are it's a big difference in velocity, and just it's a whole nother game with 300 blackout. You can have a 4-inch 300 blackout setup and have a very reliable rifle. On these 5.56s, when you get up to like 7.5, like 5 to 6 inch uppers, you can start getting a lot of problems, and you do lose a lot of velocity. If you go from 7.5 inch upper on a 5.56 to a 10.5 or a 10.3 5.56 upper, you gain over 200 FPS. So, you know, you lose a lot with it, the 7.5, but maneuverability, like bag guns, backpack guns. True story, I took this on me and my wife on our vacation. I took this and I put it in one of my my Storm, what is it called? Pelican case. Thank you. I had to remind myself. Storm Pelican case. I put it in there. I just took it apart and had a couple extra mags, and it took up literally no room. So I really like the compact size, but there are videos out there of people shooting 7.5 inch AR 5.56s, you know, up to 200-300 yards, which it does still ring the steel. You still hit your target, but you lose a lot of that momentum and velocity. And the 5.56 is biggest thing of it is the velocity. You know, shooting over 2,500 to 3,000 FPS right out of a box. So, like I said, you do lose a lot, but if you just want something fun, this is a flamethrower. Check out my short videos I have on this channel. It shoots flames. Shooting this at night is really fun. I would recommend, if you shoot this a lot, double your ear protection. I put the little plugs in and I put my electronic earmuffs just because it is very loud. And if I didn't have this pig thrower on the end, I'll show y'all what it looks like. It throws all the gases and everything downrange, and you don't have a flash when you shoot at night as much. You still do get a flame, but if you had a bird cage on this, a little A2 bird cage, it would be pretty intense shooting right next to somebody. I've seen people shoot 7.5 inch uppers and have those cookie cutter Strike Industries muzzle devices, and it's unbearable to stand next to them when they shoot it because just all the pressure and gases shooting out is just intense. It's very strong. It's like shooting a AK pistol with a muzzle brake on. It's not fun to be next to. Shoot it's very fun, but being next to it is miserable. So I would just, you know, fair warning, these are pretty sweet on these Marauders. So I really like it. So we're at $220 for the upper. We're at $120 for the red dot, $7 for the charging handle. It was about $78 or $80 for the bolt carrier group, all through Palmetto. I got the pistol lower part kit. It was the EPT, I think. It's like always $10 more than just the regular lower parts kit because it has an enhanced trigger. I think it's polished. It's a little bit better, smoother. I'm a big fan. I like it. And I got obviously got the one with the SBA3 5-position brace. I really like it. Very comfortable. They just passed a lot of that bullshit with the government and all that about the braces. So whatever. I still have mine. I don't care. Got the 20-round mag in this. And for all the people crying, it is empty. I've checked it multiple times, but I know I'm going to get a lot of people crying about that. The lower on this bad boy is the Aero Precision. It's not the M5, it's just a regular strip lower I got for like $60. I really like this lower. It's got a little bit of an extended mag well, which it's a little flared. Excuse me, not extended. It's a little flared out, so it's really nice. I like it for the price. It's the X15 model. I can't remember the model, but that's it. So I could pay like $60. I remember buying the 3 packs of Andersons for like, I think it was like $35 a pop or so. I wish it was still like that, but with Biden and everything going on, lowers are pretty expensive. And not to get off on a tangent, but right now is your time to buy your AR and all your ammo and stuff, because mark my words, in like 6 months, 5 months, or no, excuse me, 6-7 months after the new year. So right now it's July 18th. So say January, February, people are going to be freaking out, going to be panic buying, all that stuff, and prices are going to shoot through the roof because everyone's going to want one. And everything is so cheap right now. I would recommend getting everything right now. just to save you the hassle, because I'm telling you, give it a couple months, people are going to be freaking out because the next big Democrat running is going to say, I'm getting rid of this, I'm getting rid of that. And people are going to freak out like they do every single 4 years, every single time. So that's my recommendation, but whatever. So around like $600, you can have a really, really fun little 7.5 inch rifle. Like I said, I really like this. This is fun. I'm not going to do the whole front and rear sight. It's just, it's going to be just annoying to set it up and have to get everything co-witnessed. So just a little optic like this is perfect. Top it off, and the brace. Hopefully you live in a good state where you can have the adjustable brace, not like some shithole like California where you can't have these. So, excuse me. I'm not worried about having these on my rifles. I've noticed a lot of big YouTubers have been kind of cucking it and taking these off and putting just having the exposed tube and putting like the little plastic around it. I'm not going to do all that. So please subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it, because it does help me a lot. Check out my other videos. I got some IFAKs. Check out Rhino Rescue. I think it's JT Shooter 15. You get 15% off your order. We get some money back, so it helps my small channel. We really appreciate it because all that money goes back into the channel for stuff like this, reviews, all that. So I appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please put them down below. We'll talk about it. If you guys want to argue, I don't care. I'm up for it. But hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.